Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Darcy. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm working on the fourth video of remodeling my little Woodzeez country cottage. I have pretty much finished the inside as far as the walls and the floor. And today I am working on the bedroom, which is going to be the top left room. I made a little bed pattern, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to link the pattern to this video, and if any of you would like to download it for free and use it, you're welcome to. It's just a simple bed pattern that I made myself, but again, if you'd like to use it, you're welcome to. So let's get started. So I thought I'd start with showing how the house is looking so far. I finished the walls and the floor. I painted them all except for the bottom right, which I wallpapered. And I like the way it looks so far. And there's a nosy kitty trying to see if she approves. Here's my little pattern. I just drew it out on simple graph paper. And that's the little doll there on the left that's going to inhabit the dollhouse. I used tacky glue to glue my bed together. I glued the two pieces of the base of the bed, the headboard and the footboard, each together just to make them a little stronger. And also the head supports and foot supports, I glued two of each together so that I would have two for the top and two for the bottom to make it a little bit stronger. Then I glued the base of the bed to the headboard and the footboard and glued the little supports on the side. Underneath, I put in the four little reinforcements, and I ended up having to trim mine just a little to make them fit properly, but it wasn't a problem. I ended up using the cap of a drink bottle, I think it was Gatorade or something, that I put in the center of the base of the bed, you'll see in a few minutes, just to make it more sturdy and give it some support in the middle. You won't be able to see it when the bed is finished. Next, I painted the little bed with a layer of acrylic gesso. so that when I paint it with the acrylic paint, hopefully it will give me a better finish. I decided I wanted to paint the bed sort of a cream color, and I didn't have a cream that I liked, so I decided to mix my own. The yellow that I used with the white is, I believe, called cinnamon. I wanted to put a little medallion to kind of decorate the head of the bed, so I chose some beads from my bead collection, And the first one that I tried to cut the little loop off, I ended up breaking it, so I had to go with my second choice, which I don't know if you can tell in the video, it's a little tiny heart. And I painted it gray and used tacky glue to put it on the head of the bed. It didn't really show up as much as I would like for it to, but still I think it's cute. I made the mattress itself out of 2 layers of sort of a foam like stuff that came in a package of something I purchased. I always save things like that to use in my crafting, and this worked out pretty well, I think, for the mattress. I covered the foam mattress with a piece of an old pillowcase that I had stuck in my fabric stash. I just sort of wrapped it like a present and glued it down. I glued the mattress to the bed itself using a little bit of hot glue. I pulled a few pieces out of my fabric scraps to decide what to use for the bedding. I'm finding that it's very difficult to find fabric that's suitable on a miniature scale. So if any of you have a good source for fabrics with really mini prints on them, please let me know because I'm really struggling with that. I didn't really do any measuring. I just kind of eyeballed it and cut it to fit. When I thought I had it about the right size, I did take some PVA glue and do the edges so it wouldn't fray. After I finished putting a little PVA on the edges so that they wouldn't fray, I just positioned the bedspread and secured it with a little tacky glue here and there. I decided that the sides of the bedspread hung down a little bit too far, so off camera I did trim them up a bit and apply another coat of PVA glue to keep them from fraying, and I think it looks better now. Then, using a piece of the same foam and a cotton ball, I made the pillow and just put a layer of fabric over it and glued it down, similar to the way I did the mattress. And here's the finished product. I think it turned out really cute. What do y'all think? Thank you for watching my little video. I'm so glad that you all were here. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments and like and subscribe. Thank you.